So what if I told you that the best hot dog in the valley came from a place I walked into with almost zero expectations? Over the past few weeks, I've driven countless miles, eaten more hot dogs than I care to admit, and visited some of the most iconic and beloved hot dog stands across the greater San Fernando Valley area. And what I discovered completely surprised me. This isn't just about food. It's about history, community, nostalgia, and hidden gems you drive past every day and never think twice about. Let's get into it. But before we do, I want to ask, please don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. We appreciate your support of our channel. If you've been following along, you know that this is my hot dog series, my personal mission to find the best independent hot dog in the Greater Valley area. Along the way, I've visited some legendary spots like Fab Hot Dogs in Reseda, Cupid's in Simi Valley, Carney's on Ventura Boulevard, Flooky's in Chatsworth, and finally Larry's Chili Dog in Burbank. Each of these locations brought something special to the table, whether it was flavor, atmosphere, tradition, or just plain heart. And while this was much tougher than choosing my favorite independent burger, the difference between the best and the worst was so minimal that I can honestly say you can't go wrong with any of them. So let's dive into the final rankings. Coming in at number 5 is Fab Hot Dogs in Reseda. And I want to be very clear. While the overall experience on this visit didn't fully meet my expectations, I believe that it had more to do with timing than talent. You see, I arrived just before closing, and it appeared the team may have been rushing to wrap up their day. Because of that, I don't believe the hot dog that I received truly reflected the standard that they no doubt hold dear. What did stand out were the flavors. The flavor profile was excellent, and it left me confident on my next visit during normal operating hours. The outcome will be absolutely different. For that reason alone, this is still a spot I recommend and one I'll be revisiting, especially because I plan on trying their famous Ripper. They had me at deep fried hot dog. Number 4, Carney's in Studio City. And honestly, this placement doesn't fully reflect my level of satisfaction either, because Carney's is that good. Their chili dog is exceptional. I could personally do without the tomato, but the choice between yellow or stone ground mustard, along with cheddar or American shredded cheese, completely elevated the experience. The Chicago dog was perfectly steamed and delicious, but the toppings, well, they were a little more minimalist than traditional. Just mustard, relish, and onions. And I found myself wishing they'd added a tomato, a pickle spear, and maybe some of those mild peppers. If they had done that, Carney's may have very well been in contention to win it all, because the quality is absolutely there. And let's not forget that historic train car dining experience. Eating there feels like stepping into a different era. That ambiance is priceless. Second place, and I say second place because we have a tie. This one was just too close to call. A true tie for second place was the only decision I could make. In terms of taste, texture, quality, these two were virtually identical in a blind taste test. I am absolutely confident I would not be able to tell the difference with any real certainty. Both delivered perfectly steamed hot dogs, incredible snap, bold flavor, and perfect balance. And what truly elevated these two experiences was the people, the pride, the passion, and the history they shared at each location. Because of Cupid's and Larry's, I gained a deeper appreciation for what goes into a truly great hot dog. This wasn't just about eating, it was about experiencing a piece of the Valley's soul. And now, for the biggest surprise, my number one pick, surprise me, Flooky's in Chatsworth. Going in, I had very low expectations. I'd had breakfast there before, and honestly, I had no idea how deeply hot dogs were embedded in Flooky's DNA. But I was wrong. Very, very wrong. Their perfectly charred all-beef hot dog became the foundation for an incredible experience. From there, everything just worked. The buns, the topping, the balance, the flavor, it all came together beautifully. What pushed them over the top wasn't just their food, it was the fact that they exceeded every expectation I had. And I respect businesses like that. Places that quietly do things the right way year after year after year. Flooky's doesn't need hype. They don't need flash. They just need people to finally realize how good they really are. And on this day, Flooky's in Chatsworth absolutely earned the top spot. So I can honestly say, after all that, I can't remember a video series that I enjoyed creating more than this one. Every location I visited had something special to offer. Every owner or employee I met represented their brand with pride and passion. And there's not one single place on this list that I wouldn't happily return to again. This wasn't just about food, it was about community, it was about history, and it was about the Valley lifestyle. So, if you enjoyed this series, make sure to like and subscribe and comment below which hot dog spot you want me to try next. And remember, sometimes the best things in the Valley are hidden in plain sight. I'm Frank Spencer, and I'll see you around the neighborhood.